Look at me for 1 second. The value I'm going to offer you right now is crucial to a future positive trajectory. You got one of two options. You can listen to what I'm going to say carefully. I'll be offering you a lot of value alongside authenticity with my personal stories. Or you can turn off this video right now. Make your choice. Throughout my whole life, I've always valued the connection I've had with my parents. Me and my sister especially. I've always valued the loving, caring, openness that I've had with my parents. I would see it a lot with a lot of my friends from before. And the overall gauge I kind of got was they were kind of a bit distant from their parents. I never understood why, because in my household, we were always very open, very silly. My dad's so funny at times and my mum's so warm at times. And I've always had that since growing up. I'm so grateful and I'm so blessed, okay? So I know I've started on a high. You think the way this is going, I'm probably going to say something nasty. I don't say anything nasty. I don't offend anyone, but I just speak about my truth and the kind of stage I'm now. And I like to judge things as a holistic overview and kind of just see things from an abstract perspective and just kind of question initial beliefs, okay? So that was a norm for my whole life, all right? I've been very, very grateful. I always said upbringing since I was 18, 10 out of 10. Currently now I'm 24. Me and my sister can both agree, and probably my parents, Mom, I know you're probably watching, relaxing me out. We can probably agree there's a bit of a disconnect. And I'm thinking again and again and again. And I like to do introspection, okay? I like to say, am I the issue? Have I said something? Have I done this? Have they done this? I like to just see it as a whole. And I'm thinking, and maybe you can resonate with me if you're a young person watching this and your relationship with your parents. I'm thinking, why is there a disconnect? Of course, if we're going to answer this honestly, it's the age gap, right? My mum's coming on to 60, I'm 24, big difference, more than double my age. Okay, cool. The one point that really cemented in my brain and really made me think, okay, this makes sense now. I think I must have been working out a few weeks ago and I was like, my mind just wanders. I was thinking of random things. Oh, I need to do that video. I need to reply to this person. I'm thinking of random shit from before, some girl I was chatting to 3 years ago. Shit like that. Podcast episodes out soon. We know what we're doing. Slowly. And I was thinking, I was like, okay, why is there a disconnect? Why do I feel uncomfortable sometimes around my parents? And it clicked like that. They're unpredictable. Let me say that again. They're unpredictable. My parents at this stage are unpredictable to me. And maybe they feel the same. To me and my sister, maybe some of our behaviour is cool. I mean, all I do, they know I'm home. All I do is work out and work. It's kind of the same shit every day. That's just my life and that's what makes me happy at the moment. But my parents are unpredictable. And the people closest to me, like my sister, the girl I'm speaking to, my best friend, these people, these foundations, the fundamentals, even Lyndon when he came on the podcast, and Atulu and Tino and these sort of names, these people are very predictable to me. I know what my sister's gonna do. In the vast majority of situations, nothing would ever make me feel, wait, why did you do that? Or Ayub, I know what he's gonna do. Because I know them and I know their foundations, and from what I've seen, I've been reinforced in that way to say, I understand this person. And when someone is predictable to me, they are very close to me. If you're very authentic, how to become my friend? Be authentic and be predictable in a way that, you keep your word, or, this has happened, you just inform me like that. And, you've shown me, the image you've shown me when I've met you is the person you are aligned with your morals, and of course over time you progress and you change, hopefully positively, and you level up and stuff like that. But the morals, the overall consensus, the feel, the vibe you get from someone, you kind of know it, right? If I was, if you've watched my videos and you see me as a person, you get this feel like this, you know, he's quite a really relaxed, cool, calm, collected person, very secure in himself. He's very, very, very authentic. He speaks exactly what's on his mind, and he shows you everything as real as you can. And you see me, and I always said I put emphasis, #1 most authentic podcast. I put emphasis on I'm the same person on camera than I'm in person. If you saw me in person and I was very cold and very like anxious and like aggressive, of course you don't know what's going on that day, but as a whole, if so many people have seen me and I'm acting like that, then that's incongruent to who I am, and that makes you probably feel uncomfortable because you expected Kiri to be like this, and when you saw Kiri, he was like this. I'm not a parent yet, and I probably won't be for at least 12 to 15 years. Yeah, that's right, I'm 24, do the maths. I don't think I'm gonna start a family until I'm like 37, 38. We don't know how things will go. I'll probably look at this and laugh, but there's certain things, certain places, certain levels I need to get to first. I'll never understand this. And in the future, maybe one day I will. But when my parents show unpredictability, and when they show behaviors where you've seen it so many times. How many times have you seen? The mum's mood, let's say it together. The mum's mood determines the mood of the house. If the mum comes in annoyed, then everyone should be annoyed. Happy, everyone should be happy. I don't know about you, but I don't agree with these things. I don't live my life with these things. Any girls close to me, they're predictable. Any friend that's close to me, they're predictable. Why should I be different, or why should I change because it's family? There's a disconnect because my parents are unpredictable. One day they might be in a good mood and yeah, we'll help you and we'll sing in the same song together. And the next day they'll be down your throats and they'll change. They'll chop and change like that. And again, it might be because of a thought came into my mind right now. I feel like personally in my situation, maybe yours is different. And maybe this will resonate and click with you like that. But I feel like parents don't understand the difference of us being children and us being, adolescents, whatever, young adults. Me and my sister were both above the age of 20. Yeah, we may not have found ourselves properly. I've personally done a lot of introspection. I'm very comfortable with who I am, and I know my mum can kind of see that now, especially last 2-3 years since self-improvement 2020. Last 3 years I've improved a lot and I've found myself. But that mother-son, mother-daughter, that relationship of your child being the baby and you always telling them what to do and do this and do that and I'll protect you and knowing your best, it changes completely when you get older because you think for yourself. You start to be maybe influenced by other people. You start to go down different avenues, or you start to maybe look into something that's maybe incongruent to your family's beliefs as a whole, or maybe you want to do this or maybe you want to do that, because that's life. And you want to live your life how you want to, how you see is best at that moment in time and maybe for the future as well. I think my mum especially struggled with this, and it's not like she doesn't treat me like a baby. Let me pick my words carefully here. Doesn't treat me like a baby in that regards, but like understanding me as a person and understand that I value peace of mind and understand how focused I am, understand how driven I am on self-improvement. Yes, maybe I should help around the house more. Yes, maybe there's certain things I shouldn't have said. Yes, maybe I should be a bit more respectful. 100%. I'm down for all these things. Just have a conversation with me and let me know. How they present themselves, both of them at times, is very emotional. And it's going to kind of link to my point here. And I've highlighted it with examples. Yeah, that's what I do, parents. If something upsets me or something's on my mind, I'm gonna have to come and speak about it eventually, because that's closure for me and gets it out. Okay? So, as I said, yes, maybe there's things I can improve, but again, I've always said it's how it is presented. Let me say that again. How is it presented? Kiri, do the dishes now, do that. Why have you done that? What are you doing now? No. Or, oh, Kiri, like, I know you're working out. Can you just do that, please? Like, come on. Even that. I'm not even saying, oh, bow down and kiss my... Nothing like that. Just present it in a way that when you're at work, how you would talk to your colleagues, you would do it to your family. Or when a guest comes in and you'd be like, oh yeah, should I like, oh, I'll do the tea for you, whatever. I'm not expecting any of this like, oh, treatment, kiss my feet, 100% no. I'm more than grateful, I have enough of that. I'm just saying how it's presented. Just present it in a really relaxed, calm, collective manner, because that's what resonates with me. That's what makes me feel comfortable, makes me even probably more likely to do something you say. Can't be ordering people about and say, do that now, or do this now, or whatever, or going down people's throats saying this, that, and the other. Because it doesn't work like that, because we're not babies anymore. We think for ourselves and we will act on our own accord. The biggest thing is unpredictability. I just don't know one day on Monday how they'll be, and I don't know on Tuesday how they'll be, and I don't know on Saturday how they'll be, from what events, from the weather, from their moods, from them being hungry, from certain things that's happened. I just don't know. And I know most people, you're not meant to know, but the people closest to me and the people like my family who I value the most, no one will ever come closest to that. The people like that I value the most are the ones who are predictable. Dad fears judgment, hyphen. Some guy called, we're not going to say his name, whatever, some client. I'm working out downstairs. This guy comes down and says, he just doesn't even ask me. Okay, I'm working out, I'm in the zone, but you can just say, oh, Kiri, can you like shut the window? I sometimes open the window to get a bit of air. If someone's come in, maybe the music's quite loud, fair enough. Shuts the window, threatens me, goes and has a cigarette. As again here, music down, like a circus in here. How is it presented? So let me just explain that, because I know I just said some words now. So someone's coming to the house, I have music, enjoying myself, cool. I don't know about you, but if that was me or if that was my sister, I know she'll probably come and say, oh, Kiri, like, my friends, or even make it funny, bro. Why is it so intense? Make it funny. Like, what are you doing, you idiot, man? Like, can you put your music down a bit? Like, someone's coming. You really want them to think it's like a circus here. Or, compared to, can you shut the window now? And then, as I said, threatens me. So, oh yeah, I'm gonna do something to you, you idiot. Gets stressed, goes and smokes. Oh, takes the control himself, puts it down himself, takes a room, closes the window. What are you doing? Looking, it's like a circus in it. Like, so, what's going on? All impulsive, all panicky behavior. What is happening right now? There's no longevity here. There's no cool, calm collectiveness. What is going on? It's not gonna matter in flipping an hour's time, is it? Or you can just come down and say, listen, like, can you please just put the music down? You're doing this rubbish again, whatever. Make it funny, as I said. I wrote here, how is it presented? It makes me just feel uncomfortable because it's unpredictable. Because I know that if maybe he had his cigarette, my dad, let's just say, this is my dad I'm talking about, let's just say, my dad. If he had a cigarette, or if his belly was full, or if he achieved something from work, or if he just got paid some money, I know he would come in a really relaxed manner. Or if he went to the shop and had a good interaction, I know it would be a relaxed manner. So I don't know what I'm gonna get. And it just makes me feel uncomfortable and on edge. Same with mum. Sometimes even I think it was like 2-3 days ago, for like 2 days in a row, Mum was just speaking so like relaxed, and I was like, are you okay? Have you been smoking weed or something? Like, the energy you're having off, I literally said, it's such good vibes. I love it. Like, I'm like, wow. And I was like talking to her and everything was really good. And then next day, something else. I wrote here, I actually wrote it instead of on the computer. Mum slamming things down. So literally yesterday, I'm there, I think I'm making some tuna. We haven't got much food in the house at the moment, so we're living off scraps. Even though I said that, we're in a good position. It's all calm, it's just shopping, it's that time of the week, whatever. Making food, cool. She comes down. Literally, that sound when she slams the chicken next to me. And I'm like, okay, so you're obviously doing that to, what is this, some sort of authoritarian? Some sort of authority? Is this, oh my God, something's been slammed down, run away now. Give her the space. Oh, okay, so obviously what I've gauged here, and I'm a switched on individual when it comes to social skills, is you're slamming that down to show that, oh, I'm here and I want to cook now and you're here. Okay, no problem. Again, how is it presented? Could put it on the side, oh Kiri, like, you're in the way, I'm trying to cook. Or not even in a joke way, oh Kiri, you're in the way, I'm trying to cook. Just say like that. Oh, I'm sorry, let me just take this over here. Why are we slamming things down? Oh, making noise, oh, look at me. Oh, why is all this shit going on? What is the point of this? It's not going to matter in 20 minutes time. You're going to do it again and again and again. Oh, slam, oh, I'm so scared now. Sorry, boss. And it makes me think, and the last point, just to round up, is this to do with power? Is it to do with power? Does my mum in that moment think, I feel like my son's got older and my children are getting older and I can't have a gauge of them and I want to look after them and do it my way? It doesn't work like that, mum. We get older and we make decisions and we do things in our life that we want to do. You just have to trust, get emotional. You just have to trust our judgment and say, I raise these kids as best as I can. Hopefully they'll be in time. And again, you're not going to know fire's hot until you get burnt from it, right? Until you touch it, until you experience it. And we have to learn ourselves. You just have to give trust to your children and say, I raise them in the most perfect way. And that's where that power comes from, right? Because that has to be the answer. I'm trying to control them to keep them safe. I want my kids to be safe. That motherly love, I'll never know what it's like. Never know. I could just visualize my mom watching this now. Like a tear coming from her eye. But we're never going to know, mum, what that motherly love's like. And understand it's done for the best of us and me and my sister and our futures and stuff like that. But you're going to have to understand that we have to experience things ourselves. And when you're slamming things down and trying to assert your authority, to try and hold on to this grasp of when we were 5 and you would tell us what to do and how to act, it doesn't work anymore. And you just have to let that part go and say, you know what, I feel whole that my children will act accordingly and represent me for what and how I raise them. You now understand, if you watch this, especially mum, that I value being predictable. I value being cool, calm, collective. I value peace of mind. I value all these things. If you want to get closer to me in general, if you want to start making more eye contact, especially my dad as well, and be more loving how we once were, I'm all ears. If you've got any suggestions about me, how I can improve, I'm all ears. It's not a bad place we're in, because we have to understand that we started up here. Everyone I've seen has been down here, and we just kind of thought maybe they're still here, but we're still good. Still really good as a family. Everything, we have our moments, is beautiful. Really solid, really solid. But I've never known anything else. I've never known anything but a loving family that's so open. Maybe that's why I can even start this whole podcast, because I'm so authentic and I can speak so openly about things. I'm not scared of judgment, what anyone's going to think. But we've kind of lost that in the last 4, 5, 6 years. A disconnect. And that's completely fine. I would just like it in my perfect world, which may not come true, that we could just come a little bit closer and kind of back into the days where we were a bit more relaxed, cool, calm, collective, speak to each other like young adults now, which we are. And just for me to feel comfortable enough and for me to feel, comfortable in your presence and predictable, that knowing that whatever I say, I'm not going to be judged, and you're just going to you're going to accept me with open arms and just listen to what I have to say. Whether it's good or bad, or whether I've done something good or done something, made a mistake, something like that. That's what I would like. Will it happen? Apologies. Will it happen? I don't think it will. I just realised after the introspection to round us up a whole, and maybe you can resonate and relate if you got to this stage of the video, I am disconnected to them in that way because they are unpredictable. And I don't know what they're going to get. And that makes me feel uncomfortable. I just kind of, let me just make that space a bit bigger, because I can't, in my life, from my experiences, everyone ever close to me now and for the foreseeable future, I'm going to know their core values, and I know more or less how they act in the majority of situations. I don't know what I'm going to get with my parents. And I'll leave it on that.
If you want to fix your life today or have access to my free self-improvement guide, all links will be down below. And if you also like one-on-one coaching sessions or like to learn from my Skool share classes, all links down below.